Whence arises all that order and beauty we see in the world? Therefore, to the same natural effects we must, as far as possible, assign the same causes. We are not to consider the world as the body of God. He is a uniform being, void of organs, members, or parts, and they are his creatures, subordinate to him and subservient to his will. I consider my greatest accomplishment to be lifelong celibacy. Atheism is so senseless and odious to mankind that it never had many professors. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. Gravity must be caused by an agent acting constantly according to certain laws, but whether this agent be material or immaterial, I have left to the consideration of my readers. As a blind man has no idea of colors, so have we no idea of the manner by which the all-wise God perceives and understands all things. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Absolute, true and mathematical time of itself and from its own nature flows equably, without relation to anything external. To myself I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Nature is exceedingly simple and harmonious with itself. The way to chastity is not to struggle directly with incontinent thoughts, but to avert the thoughts by some employment, or by reading or meditating on other things. Tact is the art of making a point without making an enemy. Errors are not in the art but in the artificers. The great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. Impressed force is the action exerted on a body to change its state either of resting or of moving, uniformly straightforward. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. There are more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies but not the madness of people. Yet one thing secures us whatever betide, the Scriptures assure us that the Lord will provide. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. Physics, beware of metaphysics. You have to make the rules, not follow them. If I have done great things, it's because I was standing in the closet of smart men taking notes, and then publishing their ideas as my own. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. All my discoveries have been made in answer to prayer. Philosophy is such an impertinently litigious lady that a man had as good be engaged in lawsuits as have to do with her. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. All the characters of the Passion agree to the year 34, and that is the only year to which they all agree. An object that is at rest will tend to stay at rest. An object that is in motion will tend to stay in motion. The more time and devotion one spend in the worship of false gods, the less he is able to spend in that of the true one. We are to admit no more causes of natural things than such as are both true and sufficient to explain their appearances.